Hi wonderful beings, welcome to Tea Tarot. This is Simona and this is your collective full moon reading. The full moon is in Pisces and the energies are quite, I think that the energies at the moment are quite intense and there is a lot of opportunity to work with the shadow world or the subconscious, to dive deep into the dream world of Pisces and to find the truth about stuff in our lives. Okay, so the spread I'm using is very different to what I usually use. It just wanted to come this way, which is I find this quite funny because this is such it's just so aligned with the energy of Pisces, which is quite creative, inventive, and can be very spontaneous and innovative. Sometimes confusing, but in a sense that it's just that energy is so tapped into something which is beyond the physical that it operates almost in another realm. It's almost like one foot in the spirit world and one foot in the physical world. So the spread almost feels like that's what's happening. It's merging the two dimensions or something, or it's giving us insight into more than the physical. So the full moon is on 20, I think it's on 21st or 22nd, depending where you are in the world. So guys, we have in the middle, so we have three cards on top in a pyramid formation, 3 cards on the bottom in reversed pyramid, and in the middle we have 4 cards connecting these 2 dimensions or whatever they are. So we start, the first card which pulls my attention is the 10 of Pentacles, which seems like an awful lot of hard work about something. It kind of in this spread it seems like it seems very heavy. It seems very slow and tedious. What follows is the 9 of Swords. Very painful energy. Very painful energy. Like lots of stabbing, lots of wounds, lots of pain, man. Lots of pain. And it's interesting because these swords are beneath the tower. And the tower to me, in this context, I mentioned because these cards popped out in the weekly reading. So yeah, you can go to that to the weekly reading to hear the message there. But the tower and the emperor were in the other reading. And what I was saying there was that in this context, it looks like the emperor, this archetype who impersonates or embodies structure, control, authority, law, rules, masculine, a very masculine energy, like rulership, is looking as he's almost looking at his castle or what he's created, his towers, the towers that he's built, the towers of isolation, or the towers that, it's very interesting because in the Mercedes, which I love using, the tower is almost like it's called the house of God or something, and it's stop building towers to go to God, like to reach somewhere. Stop deceiving yourself, fall back to earth. And here the message is releasing releasing these slaves, releasing these parts of ourselves which have been oppressed, which have been shunned, which haven't been acknowledged, releasing them, and they go back to the waters, they go back to creation, they go back to the mother, to the feminine, to the infinitely creative and flowing and fertile. Yeah, they go back to the subconscious, to, or not even to the subconscious, it's not the subconscious. To me, these waters are very healing here. So I get a sense of whatever is going on for you guys, what is crowning the deck is the sun. There is a real sense of divine orchestration here. Another pyramid, very interesting. I just have a sense that, so for some of you, this, well, collectively, like a lot of structures obviously are falling apart, a lot of ways of being are no longer relevant and cannot be sustained. So yeah, we live in a very interesting time, but on the personal level, I feel that this is happening in each individual's life. So what I mean is that, like, things may be crumbling down, things that you can't like sustain, you can't keep living life the way you used to live life. It's absolutely impossible because you just can't lie to yourself anymore, because it's not fulfilling, because it's not your soul's desire, because it's heavy, because it's difficult, because it's painful, because it's just not, we're not meant to be here to work like slaves. We're meant to be here to be free, to be wild, to be part of the, to be earthlings, to be children of the earth, to play, to create beauty, to create what inspires us, what activates us, what to heal. So this tower moment, which is happening in some people's lives, in a lot of people's lives, is causing pain, okay? And this tower moment is not necessarily something physical. Well, it could be physically things kind of falling apart around you, but I feel that's a realization. It's a realization about your own here sabotaging behaviors or tendencies to kind of escape from the truth, to deceive yourself, or to not address things, to live in ignorance, maybe, to tendencies which kind of pull you down. Okay, what I'm getting is like hiding from yourself, hiding parts of yourself, here in this tower, away from the side of this emperor. And this is like your own emperor, your own masculine structure, logic, do things, or your own conditioned self, conditioned behavior, or it could even be, partner or job or external situation. But that is kind of, to me, it's more of a like the frame which surrounds us, the framework, the society, the systems we've created. And he is pissed off. He looks pissed off. He looks really pissed off at kind of, but not really knowing what to do, a little bit frowny here, because things are seeping through these gaps, and it cannot be contained anymore. Like the soul's desire, what I'm hearing is that the soul's desire cannot be suppressed anymore. We cannot keep doing this heavy, like unfulfilling work, and fit into this roles, into this into the established structures, into our old life. It's complete. That's complete. And it's time to activate your own strength, to fully step into your own power, and to take basically your life into your own hands, to have control over your life. It's very interesting because this is the feminine, and she's so vibrant and invigorating and dynamic and creative and strong and powerful. And this guy is also very strong, but in this reading at the moment, this masculine is a bit it's a bit, it feels a bit toxic for some reason. So he's challenged that way. That toxic masculinity is being challenged by this creative feminine force here emerging, and joyfully creating something else, like taming the beast within yourself, like your own tendencies for self-sabotage, or beliefs that you're not worthy, or you can't do something, things which limit you, things which keep you stuck, things which don't allow you to grow. Like I feel that with this full moon we have the opportunity to really see our own limitations, how we have been keeping ourselves stuck. Not someone else, but we. Like no one else can truly control you while you're fully conscious. The other cards which I see are, we have these beautiful feminine figures here. We have the star. To me this is Pisces, the Piscean energy, and we have this explosive queen of swords, just summoning the waves within, or like being at the brink, at the edge. Oh man, it's really strong, that card. I hope you can see it well, but there's such a beautiful, powerful energy coming from this card. It's almost like she's gonna fight the sea, and she's totally ready, man. But what I get here is a really truth, really integrated, centered, heart-centered truth coming to the surface, being spoken, being expressed. It almost feels like she's breaking free. She's like in her warrior nature, because she's just broken free from something. She cannot be contained anymore. She's wild and she's free, and there's nothing that can contain her. And here we have almost this sleeping slumber energy here, with this dream world, this healing, gentle, it's almost like escapism I get from this card, for some reason. It's not, well, for some maybe, but it's not even that. It's like to me that's exactly, that's the spiritual realm, or that's the subconscious, or that's what's beneath the surface, you know, beneath this sea, beneath these waves, this powerful stillness and connection to divine source, to guidance, to the womb, to the source of all. But we can't stay here because there's work to be done, okay? And she emerges from the depths here of her peacefulness, transformed into a powerful warrior, into a powerful light worker, into someone who has got a mission to free themselves, to create, to, it's interesting. Yeah, I get a few scenarios here, or a few energies. It's almost like she's summoning the sea, so the sea can destroy all these structures and challenge these authorities and constricting energies in one's lives, in order to be liberated, to be freed. Wow. I'm almost out of breath. It's really powerful, very strong energy, very very explosive, but not in a fiery way. It's not fiery. I don't see it as a fiery energy. I see it as a truthfulness, clarity, downloads, realizations, insights, seeing so clearly where and what and how has been keeping us stagnant and stuck, and yeah, and all that, it's surfacing. So it's almost like we've been for a time we've been immersed in this realm of dreams, so we could see clearly this energy, this hurtful energy, hurtful like belief patterns, thought patterns, people, situations, structures, systems we've existed in. Yeah. And now we're emerging out, and we're ready to fight. We're ready to fight for what we deserve. We know our worth. We know who we are. We know our purpose. We know our direction, and we cannot stand anymore for being oppressed or settling for less than what we deserve. So yeah, there is there's very powerful activation here. Activation of your own strength and ability to be the creator of your own reality, really. What is fascinating is that this star card here is surrounded by two very earth, like physical authority figures, masculine authority figures. From above and from below. And what this speaks to me is that that if in the past this energy was contained and kept asleep or kept comfortable or far away from, you know, from the conscious, if we were disconnected from it. Now we can no longer be disconnected. It's there. It's like the waves are coming towards us, and it's like overwhelming us with the information which is coming and with the emotion which is coming. Emotion, okay, that's very interesting. So what I'm getting is overwhelming emotion, but that overwhelming emotion, this is very interesting because that's Pisces is all about that, isn't it? And it can, like, Pisces can look still on the surface. It can be like a very flat lake, but underneath there is so much going on. And that's what I'm also seeing in this card. On the surface, she looks so mild and gentle and beautiful and feminine, but underneath, this is what's happening. She's raging. She's ready for action. She's ready to. She's ready to speak truth. Very badass energy. A real Kali energy here. The female slayer of anything and anyone who's disrespecting her. Yeah, okay, wow, well, didn't expect that message. So strong feminine energy is rising. A true feminine, the whole feminine, divine feminine, not just the gentle, mild, beautiful, peaceful, healing, whatever, but the raw power of creation, the goddess, the warrior goddess, the protectress. Very interesting. Okay, so yeah, she's breaking the structures. She's breaking free, and giving us the opportunity to reinvent, to create new realities for ourselves. And that comes with sometimes painful realizations about where we're at, about what has been stopping us to move forward, about ourselves, really. Our own, how we've been, how we've behaved, how we've been conditioned to be, our traumas, our belief systems, our thoughts, everything. Like, there's painful clarity, but necessary clarity, which allows us to move forward, liberates us, really, from the constrictions, from these repetitive cycles. That's it. Yeah, this is like we see this is one cycle, another one, right? So that's what it is. So we're breaking free from the cycles in our lives. No more cycles, no more repeating the same thing. We're free. We can start fresh. We can create something different. We're free from any karma, from any past hurts, from any regrets. We are free, okay? We're escaping the structures and systems, and we're coming back home to the earth, to the feminine power, to the creative force. We're here because she's the only one who can teach us how to birth something else, how to conceive, gestate, and birth something else. It's not the masculine energy, it's the feminine energy. So very interesting. So just to conclude, this full moon is really giving us the opportunity to see clearly where we have been sabotaging ourselves, really, or what in our lives is sabotaging us, our progress. And it's to do with structures, with systems, with control, with the toxic masculine that is kind of ruling our world at the moment. But things are falling like apart into the womb, into the darkness, into the feminine, into the night, not the darkness, well, yeah, into the night, into the feminine energy, the creative force. So yeah, a rise of the divine feminine within each one of us. Very liberating energy. So yeah, this new moon is not, the energy is not easy, okay? It is quite intense, but if it's utilized, it can really provide us with a lot of empowerment, stepping into our worth, into our strength, and breaking cycles, breaking free from cycles, from old repetitive karmic cycles, just cutting that and starting fresh, clear, completely aware of what it is that you're manifesting, you're creating, knowing where you're going, creating something new, birthing something new for yourself, which is in alignment with your realization of your own worth, of your own beauty, of your own brilliance, of your own, of what you deserve and what you want really in your life. So in the bottom of the deck we have this one, and that is again, like, I just see this card always as reconciliation of masculine and feminine, and a lot is happening here on the background, and it feels, or has happened in the past, and it feels like they're here at the front in the almost like the spotlight, veiled behind these clouds, and there's this hustle and bustle, but they're so in so much peace, just kind of talking, reminiscing, connecting. So an opportunity for that, to reconcile these both parts of ourselves, or all parts of ourselves, to forgive, to speak, to share, to express, to come together with people, with friends, with family, or to find new people as well, and to sit in ceremony, you know, with the candle and all, and speak heart to heart, speak truth. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at this. This was quite a reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated with some of you. Please, if you like what I do, if you like this reading, give the thumbs up, subscribe, comment below and let me know if the reading resonated and what's happening for you around this full moon, and what you're going to do. Are you going to celebrate somehow with a ceremony or ritual, what your practices are around the full moon, and how do you feel the energy, the Piscean energy at the moment? Yeah, thank you so much for watching and staying with me here. I really appreciate you. If you want to book a personal reading, I've got all of the info in the description box. So yeah, if you're more interested and you want to follow me on different social medias and just to know what else I do, go down there and read the description box. Okay.